What up, beauty gang? Today I'm bringing you guys a video on how I prep and moisturize my natural hair for my wig so that I retain my length during this protective style season and so that my wigs lay as flawlessly flat as possible. Like I mentioned you guys before, wigs is my secret to what really grew out my hair this time last year, so it's that time again. And if you're interested in figuring out how I got this mystery color, stay tuned to the end of the video. Anyway, starting on freshly washed hair, I'm going to go ahead and make a curved part as you can see here, my first section, and then I'm going to take my Jamaican black castor oil leave-in conditioner from Shea Moisture and the original black castor oil from Mango and Lime and mix those two together. And although there's supposedly already castor oil in the leave-in conditioner mix, I just wanted to make sure that I am getting the most growth out of this protective style. That's why I added the two together. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my section. Then I'm going to detangle with a wide tooth comb, making sure there's absolutely no tangles in the hair before I go in with my olive oil to add that extra moisture to lock in that Jamaican black castor oil leave-in conditioner and the castor oil. This just makes my hair so moisturized. Then I go in with my tangle teaser to make sure once again there are no tangles before I begin corn rolling. I've also seen people that flat twist or do a two-strand twist. It's whatever you're comfortable with, but I personally, for a very flat finish, suggest you doing a corn roll if you know how to, because at the end of the video you will see how this makes my lace frontal wigs or wigs period lace so flawlessly. So yeah, I'm gonna do those same exact steps for the rest of my hair. And by the way, if you don't know how to corn roll, there are plenty of videos already on YouTube of how to do that. Just type in how to corn roll. I know a lot of you guys asked me to do videos like that, but I'm not really with that right now. It's a little more complex that I'm ready to describe. So there are plenty of dope people who already made videos on it. Go check them out. But yeah, I applied the leave-in and castor oil mixture, applied my olive oil, detangled the section, and as you can see here, I did 2 corn rolls. Now I'm going to finish the rest of my hair off camera. When I come back, they are all done, all moisturized, and all relatively flat. Now, if you're someone like me who has trouble with their hair drying relatively fast, this is going to help cut the drying process in half by squeezing out that excess product that is not needed. And no worries, I know it looks like you're taking out all the work that you put in, but trust me, your hair is staying moisturized. And then another thing that I help do to retain my length during this process is to apply my wild growth oil into my roots, as you can see here, and especially along my edges. I want to protect them edges at all costs. And then I go ahead and rub it in, as you can see here. And I just go ahead and kind of rub it into my scalp and the little parts that I made with the cornrows, making sure that it's getting in really good into that scalp because it's going to help stimulate my growth. And you can't forget the kitchen area. We want that to grow too. So that's what I go ahead and do. So yeah, after my hair is fully moisturized, I go ahead and let it air dry overnight. And the next day, this is what my hair is looking like. It's completely dry. I pinned it up in the back so that it will lay as flat as possible back there too. And then I put on a stocking wig cap that matches my skin tone best, slide it back, and now voila, the part I'm sure most of you guys have been waiting for. But let me give you quick hair deets. So this is LakiHair, and I got it in the Brazilian loose wave texture with 4 22-inch bundles and a 20-inch frontal. And let me just say, these are wand curls. These unfortunately aren't the curls of the hair's original texture. Matter of fact, that all went out the window after I had to lift this hair twice to even achieve this cherry cola color. Shout out to my beauty gang member who gave me the suggestion of naming this wig Cherry Cola. You know who you are, boo. But yeah, as you guys can see here, it is a super flat finish, like I said it would be. And on top of that, I can rock this protective style for 2-3 weeks without having to redo my hair. And I kid you guys not, I've done it so many times. By the time I take down my natural hair, it is still moisturized, which is ideal for my type 4 hair. And that is why it's so easy for me to retain length during these protective styles. Now, real quick on how I achieved this color that everyone is so hyped about. I first went ahead and made the wig, okay? And let me tell you guys this color was a complete accident. My original plan was to have the wig be an entire purple color, similar to the tips of the hair. Anyway, alright, I made the wig. I took a 40 volume developer and BW2 bleach. I lifted the hair starting from ends to root, and I also started from the back and worked my way up. I applied the bleach, lifted the hair color, and it turned like this light brown, but it wasn't bright enough. I knew I needed damn near a blonde color to make sure it picked up that purple. So I went ahead and blow dried the hair, and then I did the same exact steps of lifting the hair color in the same day. Now, after I rinsed the hair out and conditioned it, I let it air dry until the next day, and this is where things get a little bit complicated. I used all Adore colors, and I purchased about 4 to 5 bottles of the Rich Eggplant, 1 bottle of Violet Gem, and 1 bottle of Fiesta Fuchsia, or Fuchsia Fiesta, one of the two. I had 3 mixing bowls laid out in front of me, and the goal was to have 2 out of the 3 bowls be nothing but Rich Eggplant. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention and mixed a whole bowl with 1 bottle of Rich Eggplant and 1 bottle of Violet Gem. Then the other bowl was 2 bottles of Rich Eggplant. And by the time I realized that, it was a little too late. So I started with the very back of my hair, and the reason that the ends turned out purple was, one, because they lifted brighter than the rest of the hair, but also because in the back I started off with the Rich Eggplant bowl only. Then when I ran out of that, I took another bowl and put a whole bottle of Rich Eggplant in there, and then the bowl that had 1 bottle of Rich Eggplant and 1 bottle of Violet Gem, I poured a little bit into that mixture, used that for the next section, and then at the very top I used the bowl of Violet Gem and Rich Eggplant. Now, I know that was a whole mouthful to say, and it took a lot to achieve this Cherry Cola Ombre color, so I will make sure I have it written out in the description box exactly what it took to achieve this color. But a lot of you seem to be very in love with it, so I was like, what the heck, I might as well share with you guys. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, especially if you are new. And until next time, guys, bye.